A thug came to our market every day to collect protection money. Anyone who dared to refuse would be driven out of the market. All the vendors feared his tyranny. They had no choice but to hand over their money. That day he walked up to my stall again. As soon as I saw him, I took out the money, but to my surprise, he didn't take it. Instead, he stuffed all the collected protection fees back into my hands. He said I deserved it. Turns out he heard I had taken in a man in a vegetative state and cared for him for 6 whole years. He said he deeply admired me. He came just to give me money. He even told the other vendors anyone who dared to take that money back from me would be his enemy. Everyone nodded in agreement. At that moment, I felt a wave of warmth in my heart. I never expected the fierce thug to have such a kind and righteous side. But then I thought of my 4 ungrateful children. My heart felt bitter and painful. On the day their father was buried, they fought over the inheritance. They took away everything valuable in the house, even forced me to give them my retirement savings. I looked at the children I had raised with so much hardship and effort, and they could still lay hands on their own mother. At that moment, I truly felt life was meaningless. So I walked to the crooked tree at the edge of the village, thinking of ending everything there. But then I suddenly heard someone weakly calling for help. I rushed to take him to the hospital. The doctor said he was saved, but his brain had taken in too much water. He had become a vegetable. Unless a miracle happened, he would never wake up again. The doctor advised me not to get involved, told me to let him fend for himself. But looking at the young man, I just couldn't be that cruel. So I brought him home and cared for him like a son. I firmly believed he would wake up one day. 6 years passed in a flash. To treat him, I woke up early and sold vegetables every day. I saved money to buy his medicine. All my savings had long been spent, but he still showed no signs of waking up. Relatives and friends all told me to give up, but I didn't believe in fate. Then my younger sister came with her family to visit me. She couldn't bear to see me suffer anymore. She advised me to give up on the man, but I told her, no matter what, I would never give up. Seeing she couldn't persuade me, she pulled out her own savings of $200,000. She gave it to me for his medical expenses, hoping he would wake up soon. Little did I know, the man I saved was actually the richest man in the world. He had gone missing for 6 years due to an accident. His wife had searched for him desperately for 6 long years. She even offered a huge reward. Meanwhile, my 4 children heard our old house was about to be demolished. The compensation would be $10 million. They were overjoyed, but they had to find the land deed within 1 day, or the money would be gone. They came up with a plan to find me. Soon they brought people to my home. Without saying a word, they started smashing everything. They forced me to hand over the land deed. My daughter even insulted me, saying I ate pig food. My younger sister couldn't stand it and stood up to scold them. But my eldest son said family matters were none of her business. He kept pressuring me to hand over the deed. He even scolded me for spending money on a useless man. Said I should have saved the money for them. Hearing this tore my heart apart. The children I raised turned out to be so heartless. Seeing I still refused to hand over the deed, my eldest son flew into a rage. He ordered his men to search me, but they couldn't find anything. Then he set his sights on the man. They rushed over and slapped the unconscious man over 10 times, trying to threaten me. What they didn't know was that the man was already starting to wake up.